welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Here where we need ya. Here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right, give it a stretch. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, today is not the most productive day, but at least I'm getting stuff done, but not as much stuff that I want to get done, which is always the issue with me. Like I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna get all this stuff done, and then it comes to the day, I get stuff done, but not as much as I would like. And so, yeah, but hey, you know what? It's better than like just laying around watching anime all day for me. You know what I mean? So, but I will at some point at least unbox this stuff. I gotta get that done. But all my very important things like paying my bills, that's done. And so that's good. I got things set up for transferring, and so should be good. Now I can just like really just focus on that. All the post radio show promo stuff is done. And yeah, so little by little, getting stuff done. All right, cool. So I figured for this break session, I want to talk about something that's similar to what we spoke about in the first cipher of the day. And it could be like an add-on, which would be pretty cool. So so I've been going over the Interop 2025. You know what I'm saying? Every few things to kind of talk about. And we spoke about how now there's in a new version of Chrome coming out. You'll be able to basically create carousels. You know, like the images that you click a button and it slides over showing pictures or whatever information and things of that nature. You can do that all with CSS and no JavaScript or anything. So when you click a button, like, because previously you'd have to have buttons in your HTML, and you'd have to, when you had to set it up in your JavaScript, that when you click one, it'll move this thing over or whatever, right? But now you don't have to worry about all that. It's all in the CSS. Like you just put this thing and it puts it there for you, which is kind of amazing. But so I want to talk about, so kind of going along with that, with the whole scrolling behavior, for Interop 2025, they're looking to have the scroll event kind of like ironed out. Now, the thing is, it's there now. Oh, by the way, I'm going to post a link to this specific one here in it'll be in the like link section next to the recording of the video on the website untilit.works. All right, so now the thing I'm not sure about, because you can see it's been in Chrome, Edge, and Firefox for minutes, right? I think Chrome is like a 130 or something like that, 132, something like that. And now, but there's no Safari support. So I'm wondering if they're hoping by the end of 2025 that there'll be Safari support. Maybe they'll talk about it here, but I'm not sure. But I figured, hey, we could talk about the scroll end since we were talking about scrolls and carousels previously, because this would be able to help out. I'm thinking, like, if you're scrolling somewhere, scrolling through a carousel or whatever, and then when the person is done or whatever, or the scroll is finished, maybe show something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so without the scroll end event, there's no reliable way to detect that a scroll is complete. The best you could do is to use a set timeout to check if the scroll has stopped for a period. This makes it more like a scroll has paused event, not a scroll has ended event. Okay? Because if it's within that time, it's like, oh, it stopped, but then it could have kept on going when that timeout wasn't watching, kind of thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you check it on the scroll event here on the document. You got the event, and then you're ending the scroll timer that was there before, and then you're creating a new one to watch. So the scroll end event, the browser does all the difficult evaluation for you. So mad similar, like on scroll, end, just literally end on there. And you can see more examples in the, so we're gonna take a look at this and also this. All right, so I have this open. So let's take a look at this. And then this also has who wrote that other article that we spoke about before with the creating a carousel with CSS. So Adam Argyle, shouts to them. And yeah, so delete your timeout functions and shake off their bugs. Here's the event you'll really need, scroll end. All right. So I wonder if he says here, okay, yeah. So again, here it is, but it's not in Safari. So hopefully at some point it'll get there. So yeah, so similar stuff before, right? Now let's take a look at the code. Now here's some HTML. And so you see there's sections, right? And the sections are probably like the full height, probably. Section. Section. Where is section? Oh, here we go. Body section. So yeah, so the block size 100 VH. All right, cool. And they're placing all the things in the center. So yeah, all right, good. Okay, so there we get right there. All right, so that's why we have scroll a bit, which is here. Then feel out when the scroll has ended. And then there's this browser doesn't support scroll end, but it should, because when I was doing this, it showed it that, and it shouldn't have. But I don't know, we'll see. Some scroll, right? Oh, well, you can't see it. So the pop-up came up, right? So that's pretty cool. So that from the JavaScript, so you're checking to see if there's a scroll end in the window object, right? So if there isn't one, so if there isn't one, right, then it's supposed to add no scroll end to the class list of the HTML, it looks like. Oh, okay. So okay. It's probably open this in a new window or something. All right. So then you're initiating it. So you're getting the node, which is the create element section init. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, it's actually creating. Okay. Yeah, because I was wondering because I didn't see like the toast thing here. Okay. All right. So they're actually creating. So they're actually creating that. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Then create a toast. All right. Yeah. Cool. Good. Huh. Polite. I wonder what that means. Set attribute aria live polite. Okay. And then we're adding the toast. Matches motion okay. What is this using? Interesting. And then the reduce motion, set the setting, checking for that. Okay. Oh, okay. I think they're adding like a motion okay thing to it because they're checking for it here. Huh. Flip toast. Interesting. Flip your animations. Oh, okay. Like this is going, like it goes up, then comes back down. That's what I think that's doing. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So they have this toast function. That's flip toast. Toast here, and this is the text that you're putting into it. And then you create the toast. Then you add the toast. Okay. And then do it like as a promise. Okay. Huh. Okay, cool. See, it went up. Then add another one. Okay. Then it says this browser doesn't support, but it obviously does there. So I'm not sure what's up with that. But okay, that's cool. Very nice. All right, so event details. So the scroll end event fires when the browser is no longer animating or translating scroll. Okay. The user's touch has been released, or the user's pointer has released the scroll thumb. Okay. Okay. Hold on. So, okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Scroll to fragment has completed. Scroll snap has completed. Scroll to has completed. Okay. So if you programmatically scroll to somewhere, it'll pop up. That makes sense. All right. The user has scrolled the visual viewport. So it's all those different things. That's when scroll end fires. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And then the scroll end event does not fire when a user gesture did not result in any scroll positions. Okay, so if I'm at like the bottom, right, that scroll end there. I try to do it again, it doesn't show up because there was no translation. Okay, cool. And then scroll to if I did that programmatically and it didn't go anywhere, then yeah, nothing would show up. Okay, interesting. That might be a cool way to like if you programmatically scrolling to somewhere and like if you have more room to scroll, then you could fire off something to maybe like, hey, scroll again. Something like a scroll to top or a scroll to bottom or something. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. Uh yeah, so using the event, so you see you could do scroll end as an event listener, or you can like add it to an element. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Or you can use that as well. Okay. All right. So yeah. So you can use this, which you add it to an element, or you have like the document there and use the on scroll end. Okay. Cool. All right. And there's some polyfills. So if you're looking to use this new event now, here's our best advice. You can continue using your current scroll end strategy if you have one. And at the beginning of it, check for support with this. Okay. So yeah, you're checking if it's there. All right. That will report true or false depending on if the browser offers the event. With this check, you can branch the code. Okay. So yeah, so if you do have it, cool, do that. If not, then you have to do your set timeout joint. Interesting. Now there's a healthy start to progressively. That's a healthy start progressively enhancing your scroll end event when it's available. There's also a polyfill. It looks like. Okay. Oh, that he made. Okay, cool. So I guess basically summing up all of this. Okay, that's cool. All right. And they have like different use cases here. Okay, so yeah, it is a good practice to avoid computationally heavy work while scrolling is happening. This practice ensures scrolling is free to use as much memory and processing as it can to keep the experience smooth. So using a scroll end event provides the perfect time to call out and do the hard work because scrolling is no longer happening. Okay, that's cool. All right, that makes sense. So once you're scrolling, then you can do all the other stuff. So kind of like, okay. So while things are scrolling, maybe like stop whatever randomness is happening that's taking up some stuff to make it as smooth as possible. Maybe like if you're scrolling and you have like a video or something, you can like while you're scrolling, maybe pause the video. And then once the scroll ends, then you can start replaying the video. That'd be a pretty cool use case, I think. So yeah, kind of like this, because imagine if these were like videos or whatever, right? And it's like if it's here, it's playing, but then you go and click it. Well, you want it to pause all the video so it doesn't always, you know what I'm saying? It would probably be all sorts of janky. That's cool. So yeah, so a scroll event can be used to a scroll end event can be used to trigger various actions. A common use case is synchronizing the associated UI elements with a position that the scroll has stopped. For example, syncing a carousel scroll position with a dot indicator. Okay. Sync, but now you could do that basically without. So this is like with JavaScript, but now with those new stuff coming, you can do it without the JavaScript, which is kind of cool. And then syncing a gallery item with this metadata. Okay, and fetching data after a user scrolled to a new tab. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, okay, cool. Let's take a look at load more information. Well, okay, yeah, because even like with the those things like those infinite scroll joints, you know what I'm saying? So you can have them scroll, and then when it stops, like if it's further down and look like they're going to scroll some more, then you can start loading those early so they don't have to see. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, so they're kind of saying like here's the thing. So I have like the arrows, you know what I'm saying? And you got to update like the dots at the bottom of where it's at. Okay. Cool. That is pretty good. All right. Now let's take a look at the MDN real quick. So yeah, so limited availability. So that's the thing. So hopefully Safari will have it at some point. And this is pretty much the same stuff. All right, cool. Yeah. Scroll event. Okay. So let's see what it says here. All right. So waiting on scroll events, right? Scroll me. All right. Scroll event fired. Okay, cool. Scroll event fired. Scroll waiting for scroll end. Okay. Oh, and I think it's also left to right. Also. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Scroll event fired. Waiting for scroll end. And then if I stop, oh, that is pretty quick. That is very, very quick. That's very cool. Okay. And then you have the scroll using scroll end event handler property. Okay, yeah. This is basically the same thing. Yeah, that's cool. So they're just showing both ways of doing it. That's pretty cool. Like with the add event listener, or just like using the on scroll. That is pretty cool. Very nice. So again, yeah, it's not in what you call it. So I'm hoping. Well, I guess there's a bug or something. It looks like. Okay. So yeah, so it's all iOS related. Okay, or Safari or whatever, like desktop thing. All right, no, that's cool. So yeah, I think that's gonna be a pretty cool tool to have in your toolbox. You know what I'm saying? So super dope. All right, I'm gonna get y'all back to work because I want to get back to work, and I am hoping. Yeah, my goal is start opening boxes and start just laying stuff out and starting getting things ready. So, all right, thanks for hanging out. I'm see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. I'm gonna send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is one of my favorite producers of all time that goes by the name of Nujabes, featuring a really dope MC that goes by the name of Apani B. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes at the hour. We'll take a look at our website, maybe listen to music, maybe watch some videos, maybe become a fan. All right. And I'm also going to try to catch my get my step goals in as well. So, all right. Thanks, y'all. Y'all be easy and peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay out there. All the showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life.